Hey Paul, this is Eric from excuse me, from Web Ethics Solutions, and today I'm giving you a website review of the things that we can help you improve on your website. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed about your website is that the phone number here, if you look at on the bottom left hand corner, your number goes to a contact page. That number needs to be clicked to call. The reason being is you want it to be as easy as possible to reach out to you, for people to reach out to you and to do business with you, right? So when they go to the number, they should be able to call your phone, to call your number directly from their computer, right? So as they scroll over it, their Skype or their FaceTime should come up. So let me show you two websites that this one we're working on. You scroll down. You see here the number. When I scroll over the number, if you look in the left hand corner, you can see the phone number pops up. If I click that, my Skype or my FaceTime will come up, and I'll be able to call this business and reach out to them. Okay? And same thing with this. This is a website we recently completed for another one of my clients. You scroll over this number, you can see at the bottom left hand side that the number shows up. If I click this, I'll be able to call this business. So that's definitely one thing that you want for people to be able to reach out to you easy. The second thing I noticed about your website, Paul, is that the header here, it doesn't move when I scroll down. You want your website to be as user-friendly as possible. So the issue with that is when I scroll down to your website, I have to go all the way back up to go to the next page, right? So let me show you. Here, see the header here? As I scroll down, the header comes with me, right? So as a user, this is very easy for me. It's very friendly because now I can just go to the next page. I don't have to go all the way back up. Okay? So that's something we can definitely fix for you. The other thing I noticed about this here is this text here, it's really just too clogged up. It's just too stacked on each other. I would have spread this out a little bit more. Maybe move this text up here some, and then not have this text be so clogged up together, right? It's just too clogged up. It doesn't look clean. And then also I noticed here there's a misspelling. It says fee ebook. I think you mean free ebook. So definitely people, if it's a fee ebook, I mean, of course, you're selling your ebook, which is fine, but you have that misspelling. So that's something, excuse me, we definitely want to get corrected, okay? Let's see here. So let's go down. This text also here, like I said, it could be a little spread out. It's a little too close. It can be a little spread out. And usually you see this big old white space. There can be white gaps, but not this empty white space here. That's always a MoPro problem with all their websites. Excuse me. With all their websites, they always have a spacing issue because they use a template, and they can't even fix that if they wanted to, right? So the template is basically drag and drop. So we're going to build a custom site for you where you're not going to have these big white empty spaces. Okay. Going on here. To be honest with you, Paul, I don't think this is necessary here. What actually should go here is a map, a live map. I saw that you have an address. It doesn't matter whether the clients come to you or not. You should have a live map with the address just for SEO purposes. So that's going to allow you to come up in the Google search on a higher ranking. Which is going to drive traffic to your website, right? So you're potentially missing free clients by not having that there. So here's what I mean by a live map. So a live map here with the address, with the reviews, that's going to help you for SEO purposes. And again, even if people aren't coming to you, it just makes you look a little bit more legitimate. You know, like you're not running your business out of your garage or what have you. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you have a business address. I saw that you had a business address. You might as well use it to your advantage. You want to look obviously as professional as possible. So I don't really think this is necessary. Okay. All right, Paul, let's go to the next page here. I would say this header here, subheader, is way too big. It can be smaller. This is way too much empty space. Again, this is another MoPro issue. One thing I noticed is when I hover over this, it changes color, but it doesn't do anything. Like when I click on it, it doesn't take me anywhere. Usually when text highlights like that, it's clickable. So I don't know if that's something I think we should definitely change. I don't think this needs to change colors in my opinion. It's pretty unnecessary. For this, if you look here, your text is uneven to your photos, right? So this text as a whole needs to kind of come down and match up, and this needs to move over and be centered. It just looks uneven, and then we have this big white empty space. Again, that's typical when it comes to MoPro. Now, here's one thing I noticed that's not very good at all, Paul. I clicked on this, and it's a broken link. You don't want any broken links. It just makes you look really unprofessional. So that's something we can definitely fix. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So we go back here. And also when I hit on call, it's also a broken link. And then when I hit email, it's also a broken link. Now, if you don't lose customers off of that, the customer that comes to your website, they may just be like, okay, this guy has broken links on his website. How legit is he? What's going on here? Right? So that can make or break a customer reaching out to you, right? And it just looks unprofessional. So that's something that we can make sure you don't have any broken links on your website, because that's just not a good look. And again, a bunch of empty white space. Too much empty white space. This should be like half of that size. It shouldn't be this big white empty gap. So that's something we would definitely fix for you. Okay, let's go to the services tab, services page here. Again, this header is too big, just way too much space. Again, this doesn't need to be highlighted. One thing I noticed, Paul, is this text is uneven. So it's uneven and it's clogged up. So this text font here is the same, but yet when you have something highlighted, the font size is bigger. That's not necessary. You could have kept the font size the same and then still highlighted it. So I'm not sure. That's probably a MoPro thing. I'm not sure why they did that, but that's something we can definitely fix. You want everything to be even, right? You want everything to flow. You want the whole pages to flow and to look similar. Right? You don't want big text, small text, little text. It just looks like copy and paste, like you just literally, like MoPro, literally just put it together, right? Same thing here. The text is too clunky and it's uneven. That's a no-no. That's something that we definitely don't want. And then also, let's see here. When I clicked on remote programs, it's a broken link. Again, that's a big no-no. And this also, when I click on this, that's another broken link. So you have 4 broken links on your website. That's not good. Again, that's something that can cost you customers. Again, this text is too clogged up. All this text needs to be spaced out. It's too clogged up. Too clogged up, this space. And again, broken link. Okay, that link is fine. So we got all those broken links and get all this white empty space. All right, so let's go to the Train Online page here. Okay, again, This is too big. Again, I don't know why this is highlighted. Same issue on this one. This text is too close together, clunky. Got to spread that out. Let's see. This link, click on this, another broken link. I click on this, another broken link. So we have what, 2, 4, 6, 6 broken links. That's not good. And then look here, Paul. So this text is one size, and then this text is smaller. So it literally looks like MoPro just copy and pasted. They didn't even take the time to make sure that all the text lined up and that the text wasn't so clunky, right? It's all clunked up together. They need some spacing here. Same thing here. Clunky, needs spacing. All right, let's go to the next page here. Let's go to your store. Yeah, this is a little clunky. I would have centered this. Maybe put this centered this photo. Put that on top. This should be a headline that should be run diagonally all the way across, diagonal. It's like stacked up, and it shouldn't be. It should be increase swing speed, explosive power. So it should be all the way across. So that's clunky. So all this text needs to be fixed and centered correctly. This is always all to the left, not a good look. The 14-day trial thing, I think that I know when I clicked on this, it goes to a different page. I don't think that's necessary. I mean, if you want to keep that, we can do that. I think we can fit everything all on one page, but that's totally up to you what you want to do. So we can play around with that. That's your option. I think we can fit everything on one page. I think it's the best to do that. So we can play around with that. See what you want to do. Okay, let's scroll down here. I don't know. So you have the price, but you don't have a link to buy it. So I don't know what's up with that. So that's something we need to add if you are still selling those items. You click here, and this is a broken link. So we have another broken link. Not good. We don't even have a link here. So it says, if I want to buy this, there's no link to even buy your products. Big white empty space. Big white empty space. This text is too cloggy. Too clogged up. Another broken link. Let's click on this. Does this work? Okay, that works. That goes to your PayPal account. That's good. But we need to get rid of this broken link. We need a link for these actual services. Okay. So let's go to the results page. Okay, so this headline needs to be moved up. It's too big of a gap between the beginning of this all the way to there. Too big of a gap, needs to be moved up. And this text is too clunked up together. Let's see, testimonials look good. I think the text is for some of these too clunked up. That needs to be broken up. Too clogged up. That needs to be broken up. And that's too broken up. It's just this random paragraph here. Needs to be broken up a little bit. It definitely needs to be broken up into 2 or 3 paragraphs. This definitely needs to be broken up into 2 or 3 paragraphs. So it's just a lot of clogged text on this one that we need to fix here. Let's go to videos. This text here is too clogged up. It needs to be spread out. So coaching. This needs to be centered. Far off to the left, it needs to be centered. This is too clogged up. It needs to be broken up. Yeah, the biographies need to be broken up. Yeah, they're too cloggy. Okay, let's go to the blog page. Okay, now this blog, be honest with you, Paul, I don't think you really need this blog. I saw that you get emails and numbers. Here's the thing, you're not that frequent with the blog, and that's number one. Number two, yeah, you went like a year in between blogging. So that's number one. You're not that active. Number two, you're not a blogger. You don't make money from blogging. Yeah, the whole purpose, what you want to do from what I see here is you want to have people call you, you want to have people get your ebook, you want to have people email you, right? So you either want them to buy your books or get a lesson from you. This blog doesn't serve that purpose at all, and you're not that frequent with it. If I were you, I would just take this content, put it in an e-newsletter. So once you get people to sign up for your free ebook, you just have a newsletter. I'm pretty sure you got MailChimp or one of those email marketing services that you can use. MailChimp is free. The other email marketing services are like $10 a month or something like that. And then just put that content in there, because this, you're not keeping up with this, so it just looks like you're not keeping up with the business. It's just outdated, right? You've gone like a year or two in between your posts. Not needed. You're not a blogger. We would just get rid of that page altogether. Contact page. Yeah, like I said, you have this address, use it. Use it for SEO purposes. Get a live map on your website. It's going to help you rank and bring some traffic to your site here. You have this email. If you want people to email you, you can feature that email. Make it click to email. Another thing I noticed, Paul, is when I click on this, it goes to a different website. If you want, what we can do is make it for people can opt in on your homepage. So if you go to the homepage, we can set it up to where they can just get the free ebook right then and there, instead of them having to click on this and then go to a whole nother homepage and you have a whole nother URL set up. I don't know if you're still paying for this site. It looks a little outdated, 2016, so it's like 2 years old. So that's something that we can set up on on your same page, and then just have them opt in right on the homepage, right? Or we can have a pop-up, every 20 seconds have the pop-up come up until they opt in. So that's something that we can do also, okay? So I hope that was helpful, Paul. I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow. And then if you have any questions from this video, just write them down and I'll answer them. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.